This is our hands-on review of the Soundstream VRN-DD7HB Multimedia Dual Screen Head Unit by Soundstream. As you can see, this head unit is innovative due to the fact that it does have two full touchscreens that you are able to use for nearly anything. As you can see, the top screen right now we have set up with the PhoneLink. This links your Android phone to the head unit and lets you control your phone from the head unit. So you can see the screen we have on the head unit right now is also the same screen that is on our phone. You're able to, as I'm touching the screen up top, you can see that it's moving down below. And if you wanted to, as you can see, if I touch the screen below, it moves it up top. What's nice is you're able to use your favorite apps. As you can see, there's 6 on this screen and 6 that you can add on the second screen. Show you the weather, just the WeatherBug app real quick because it's nice and easy to use. As you can see right there, you can use it just like the regular app on your phone, only it comes up on the head unit. You can do this with any of your apps, as well as your navigation if you want to use navigation on your phone instead of what we're going to show you next, which is the iGo Primo that the Soundstream comes with. It comes with a full version. We won't go into too much detail with the iGo Primo as we've showed it to you before. As you can see, it's the full version with GPS. Gives you turn-by-turn directions all on your top screen, so you don't have to switch between screens if you want to change what you're listening to with your radio or your music. Now, as we go to this bottom screen here, you can see we have it on the radio right now. You have your FM and AM presets. You have 3 FM, 2 AM. Gives you 6 on each screen, so 18 FM, 12 AM. The head unit does feature RDS, which gives you this information here at the bottom. As you can see, we're listening to a rock station, as they're saying, and this station is the home of the Penguins. Now, your next screen, what you can do here is, if you want to adjust on the fly, you can change your sound settings. We're going to get into that in a few minutes here when we get into all the settings. Now, on your home screen, you have your time, date, day of the week, radio disc, GPS. Your disc is CD, DVD, or MP3 disc. Bluetooth music, Bluetooth phone, USB, AVN, rear view camera, and PhoneLink. So you can see if we hit the PhoneLink down here, it switches this back to the PhoneLink. It's connecting. As you can see, it does not take long at all to connect to your phone. Now let's go to the disc, since we've shown you radio. What we have in here right now is the DVD. So as you can see, it is loading the DVD. Give it a few seconds and it starts playing. We do have the sound turned down so you can't really hear it. So you can see this is an older video that's been formatted to DVD, so you're not going to get the clarity of a brand new DVD. We'll get into that in a few minutes because the screen is very clear. Next we have GPS. You touch it there, it'll go up to the top screen. What you can do if you don't want the top screen up is you can close it and your GPS will show down at the bottom screen like a one screen head unit. Bluetooth music, this allows you to stream music from your phone. This will give you the name of your phone, song, and artist. You can also adjust your settings, your sound settings from here, which is nice. That you don't have to back out of the GPS or out of the Bluetooth music to try and change your sound settings. Bluetooth phone. This allows you to dial your phone directly from the touch screen. You have all the features of your normal phone would have. You have your keypad, you have your contacts, and you have your phone of who's recently been called. Next you have your USB in. Right now we have our phone connected to it. We don't have DVD or anything. Or I'm sorry, not DVD. We don't have a thumb drive connected to it to stream any music or videos that would be on it, since the phone's connected to it for the PhoneLink. Next would be the AV in. This is where you can connect your gaming system if you want to the back of this via AV cables, or if you had a separate DVD player if you wanted, I guess, you could connect it to that. Rear view camera, which we don't have hooked up, will show you your camera on this screen. The picture is going to be as good as your camera is, so if you have a cheaper camera, you're not going to get as good of a quality picture on there. And then back to the PhoneLink, as we've showed you before, up top. Now, one thing I want to show you before we get into the settings, as you can see with the installation in our vehicle, which is a 2008 GMC Envoy, the top screen does sort of block the air vents. Thanks to our crazy weather here in western Pennsylvania, I have been able to use both the air conditioning and heat on full blast with the screen up like this, and luckily it has not affected the screen quality or the touch screen, whether it's on hot or cold. So if that's a worry of yours, that you can put that to rest, because it still works even with the hot and cold air blowing on it. Now let's go ahead and we'll show you this closing, because everything from here on out we're going to focus on the bottom screen. And as you can see, it is flat. So we're going to go into the settings. As you can see, sound settings, you have your EQ, which you can adjust all of your sound settings straight from here. You can adjust the gain and frequency for everything, as well as the Q factor on the treble, or the mid-range and bass. You have your woofer and you have your loud, plus you have all your presets, plus one user setting. Let's go back to settings. Fader and balance, front, rear, left and right, plus a reset. T-beep, you can have it on or off. Audio mix, so adjusts between your sound for the GPS and your music. Next we have the languages. You can choose between multiple languages. Background picture. Which desktop you want to have, because there's two different desktops. One's more colorful than the other, as you can see. There's a lot of different colors there. The LED is this here. For the screen colors, you can preset, use any of the presets you want, or you can automatically adjust it with a slider to the exact color you want, or you can have it auto-rotate through all the colors. This will give you a unique screen color that nobody else has. Time settings, you can do 12 and 24-hour formats. Change your date and time zone. And then default value that'll reset to factory settings. In your stereo settings, you can switch between stereo and mono, local or non-region, radio data service on or off, and RDSTA and AF on and off. Here you have adjustments for the brightness, tint, contrast, and color for your top and bottom panels. For your camera input, you can change what TV type you want, 16:9, 4.3. Bluetooth settings, you have Bluetooth on, auto connect, auto answer, as well as all the device information. As you can see, this also comes with a full function remote that you can use to adjust all your settings. Open your second screen if you would like. Eject your DVD. Control your DVD. You can make phone calls. You can hang up and answer all from this remote. This is the Soundstream VRN-DD7HB from Soundstream. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. Stay tuned for our future reviews from not only Soundstream, but some of the great other companies that are currently working with us.